Hey guys, what is up? Hope you are having a fantastic day so far, and I am back with some more big Steven Universe news. So I believe it was late last night, but it was announced that the new Steven Universe episode, 3 Gems and a Baby, is going to be released on December 1st, which is huge because Cartoon Network usually doesn't air new episodes for their shows during the holiday season. So I thought after Gem Harvest aired, that would just be it, and then it would pick up, again in like January. So I mean, this is huge because this means that we're going to be getting 2 new episodes within a couple weeks of each other, which is awesome. And so the little synopsis for 3 Gems and a Baby is Greg tells Steven about their first winter together. So obviously from the title, 3 Gems, that's most likely referring to Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and then the baby being Steven. So this is probably going to be about Greg telling Steven a story about him and the Gems trying to raise Steven, or maybe Greg has to do something and, the Gems have to babysit him or something like that during the winter time, maybe around Christmas time or something like that. So I could see that being very funny and very cute. But we know from New York Comic Con that Rebecca Sugar did a duet with Tom Sharpling, the voice actor of Greg. They did a song called I Could Never Be Ready. And based on, it being a duet with Greg, the voice of Greg, I mean, it's probably going to be a duet between Greg and Rose. And based on that song, if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend that you check it out. Very pretty song. It's only about 30 seconds long, so I'm going to assume that in the actual episode itself, it's going to be longer. But I mean, it sounds like Greg and Rose talking about having Steven. And we know that from all the other flashback episodes with Rose and Greg always tells Steven, he transitions from present to flashback via a song. So I'm wondering if I Could Never Be Ready is going to be that song. But I mean, that song sounds like it's going to be Rose and Greg talking about, whether they want to have Steven or not. Because, I mean, they both had to know that Rose couldn't exist. So that'll be very interesting to see if that is going to be a part of this episode. And if it is, it's going to be very sad to see Rose and Greg talk about that. And also like Pearl, Garnet, and Amethyst, the possibility of, losing Rose to having Steven. It kind of sounds dark. For something that kind of sounds very happy, 3 Gems and a Baby, but I mean, it's possible, and I think it'd be very interesting to see. So that's kind of my predictions, at least for now, until we get maybe more clips or more images about 3 Gems and a Baby. But I think it's going to be, about Rose and Greg deciding to have Steven, and then from there it kind of picks up to where Greg is able to tell Steven about, him raising Steven, and then the Gems kind of raising Steven, because we know that the Gems not necessarily are the best parents when it comes to babies. But I think it's gonna just be, kind of a fun, maybe sad episode about, losing Rose, but then also Steven meeting the Gems, and, as the synopsis says, Greg, raising Steven through the winter and spending time together with him. So super excited for this episode, super excited that we're just gonna be getting more episodes during the holiday season, which I am not used to at all when it comes to Cartoon Network. So this is gonna be awesome. Between Gem Harvest and this, and I mean, we just got kind of a leak, air quotes around leak, about another episode called The War. I mean, God, all this information is kind of overwhelming with Steven Universe, because it's super exciting, because we've been on hiatus now for a while. So I welcome any new information about Steven Universe, but it's been kind of crazy this past week. So but with that, I hope you guys continue to have a fantastic day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Steven Universe related content, and until next time, guys, take care.